Song Happy Birthday Helen, can you explain to our listening audience what the whole song is all about?
Well, it really was a birthday present for my wife, Helen. You know, we'd just come back from a sort of hippie trip around India and things, and we got back to Australia, and it was all kind of freaking us out a bit. And just at that point, we'd been out to dinner the night before, and I just sort of catalogued all our memories that we would have had, or, you know, kind of weird memories and things over the 3 years we'd been together, and wrote them in a song for Helen. And it truly was a birthday present, and it was never going to be a song for the band or anything. It was just, I think, a couple of months later, maybe, I showed the song to Mikey from Things That Stonewood, and he said, you know, that's a pretty cool song. We should do that in the band. So good decision, Mikey.
It's a beautiful piece of poetry. Like, looking at the lyrics, it's very, very deep. And
thank you.
The song itself came out around November 1992 and then ended up in the top 10 arias in February 93. Now, The Late Show didn't really make any parody of it until June, July of 1993. What was your first response when you saw The Late Show do your song?
Well, we got a warning, actually, from Frente's manager that, you know, it was I was so nervous about it. I mean, I was really nervous. It's a very personal song, so I was really nervous about it. So we knew what time it was going to be on, and the band sort of all watched it all together, and I was just too horrified to watch. And the next day I sort of spoke to them and said, going, what was it like? And they go, actually, it's pretty funny. So I got to see it, and I agree. It was pretty funny. So we really enjoyed it. And I always think it was in some ways I always felt like it was the clip. They picked up on a funny idea of the clip of us all running around Melbourne, and really targeted on the humour of that. So I loved it. I still absolutely love it. I love the attention to details. It's funny, as a band member, you sort of look at the other guys and go, oh, they really got Justin there. Oh, they really got Tony and Mikey there, and forget the whole time that they actually did a superb job of mocking me. I was just too busy laughing at the other guys to notice how funny I was.
Your original music clip, who directed that, and how did the idea of the clip come across?
This guy called Paul Elliott is incredible filmmaker. He always made these really great, it just had great, beautiful colours always in his film clips. So I particularly loved his film clip, the song Single Perfect Raindrop. But he a person from Sydney, or, they got that thing about Melbourne, and he really got into that. He liked getting those features that he recognised as very Melburnian features. And we were. I remember one review saying, "This Melbourne band," in brackets, "this very Melbourne band," has just released a new thing. So we probably didn't realise how Melbourne we were, but I think the clip really locked that in, and and it was good. And certainly the parody that was all said and done. But it was a great looking clip. He made this, very. It's funny, people see it now and they go, "Whoa, so 90s." I mean, we were out on tour when it came out. It was still in that zone, and we were. It's this funny area, that area of the parody and things like that. But we never. We had no bad feeling about it whatsoever. It was really a fun, happy thing for us. I just thought it was cack. And the Captain Cook's cabin Moorabbin gag, I love it. It's a ripper.
When you heard those lyrics and Rob Sitch donning the wig to mimic you, was it a decent impression, you thought? Or
I think he did a pretty good job, but more than anything, I think he got the thumbs up from Helen. Helen said he's not doing a bad job there of a Greg impersonation. And she actually went on the panel and was interviewed in her role for the Red Cross on the panel one evening, and was just speaking with Rob Stitch about it. And apparently he said, well, they took my EP to learn the song and make a thing, and they never go back. I want my EP back. So, I hope somehow Rob Stitch has got his Happy Birthday Helen EP back.
When you do perform the song in concerts, and I know you had like about 29, nearly 30 years worth of people saying the lyrics to Out of Melbourne Clichés, or have you slipped in the odd lyric a little bit different from the original at all to pay homage or just to acknowledge?
That's a pretty good idea. I think I should. There you go. There's your $1 million idea from today. I should do a version of that because I really don't. No, we haven't. It's a funny one, that one. So I've never changed or adjusted the lyrics to that one. Primarily because when we sing it, it's a really deeply personal song, and I think that's the thing about it. Because it's in this sort of fast folk rockin' setting, for some reason I always get that feeling when we're playing the song. I get a big feeling from the song, and you get a big feeling back from the crowd. So it's really nice. The second we started playing that song at gigs, you could just feel it going, wow, there's something about the way people respond to this song, that they get it. And it was a big feeling. So, we still get that today whenever we play Happy Birthday Helen. We get a lot of love. It's great.
You're a great sport. So you take it with pride, and it's just like, yeah, it happened, and you cherish that.
Well, I do. I think it was as I know I said earlier, but I think we did get their best joke in their series of the parody series with the Captain Cook Cabin Rabbit moment. So, I just read that. That's some gold right there.